Hi, my name is Rich Brock of BedBrock Developers. Welcome to my world. We build authentic Mediterranean homes in Paradise Valley and North Scottsdale. Rather than spend a lot of time telling you how wonderful we are, please take a moment to hear what our homeowners have to say. Thank you.
Building process actually went quite smooth. My wife and I decided we wanted to build a very authentic Spanish colonial home, so we began doing a lot of research on our own. And then I remembered someone that I had met years ago by the name of Rich Brock, and I contacted Rich because I knew he was building homes as well. And at the time he had a custom show house in Paradise Valley, and so I met Rich one afternoon and went through the show home in Paradise Valley, and both my wife and I were just very impressed with the house he built.
My husband and I had a home designed by an architect locally, and we went through a lengthy 2-year process to do that, and then we started to interview builders, contractors, and we went through bids with 8 different developers, BedBrock Developers being the last, and I guess the saying goes that you save the best for last. So we met with Rich Brock, and just think he's just a dear, just a great guy, so honest, and went through the bidding process with him, found that his bid was more than competitive, and we started the build about 3 months ago. We're right on target as far as our projection date, and we have stayed on task as far as all of the bids, and we haven't gone over on anything. So we're very excited that we're staying in the process and in the bid, right in the bid zone, not going over budget.
What drew us to Rich on a personal level was a lot of the builders were somewhat intimidating because the process seemed so daunting to us. There was so many decisions and it seemed a little overwhelming. Okay, a lot overwhelming. But when we met with Rich and we felt like he was really paying attention to us and our needs and what we were looking for in a home.
He was very good about taking care of us. He went down and checked out all the granite with us, was very patient because it took me a long time to choose the granite. So he was very patient with me, and he was flexible and easy to work with.
Rich we consider him a friend now. When we would come and see the house a couple times before we bought it, he would be here and he would show us the house, and he was so proud and with good reason, and was very helpful.
He knew him to be a person of integrity, knew him a person of impeccable taste, having spent a lot of time himself investing a lot of time in understanding building architecture, having done it himself and having been in some of his homes. So I had a great deal of respect for his attention to detail in his process.
BedBrock Developers has been amazing. I feel like if you give Rich all of the information, and Dirk and Bob, they'll build you the house. You can just show up, and as my husband says, my husband has no anxiety. He says, just tell me when it's done and I'm ready to move in, which speaks very highly for Rich because my husband's very detail-oriented. So someone that needs to have all the detail and the control, we've been able to relinquish that to BedBrock because we feel so comfortable and so confident that everything behind those walls and in between those walls is going to be perfect and dead on and straight, and that everything will line up perfectly, and it's going to be an amazing home. So we feel very confident.
Rich definitely simplified the process for us in many ways. First of all, all the different subcontractors or disciplines, for example, your cabinetry, your flooring, your tile work. Rich has tremendous contacts throughout the valley, and in particular when you really want a more authentic, personal look, he'll take you to those people that will actually build you what you want. So it is truly custom. No one else has what you have. You're not picking out cabinets from a shop or flooring off a showroom. You're actually having guys build things specifically for you. So in that sense, we kind of told him what we were looking for. He took us to the people he felt that could deliver those products to us, and that really simplified our job, because it gets overwhelming out there. There's quite a few vendors and subcontractors, so you really have to know, who's the best, for this particular product, and he without a doubt has the connections.
His relationship with the contractors is really important. He communicates with them really well. He expects a lot. He is able to make adjustments quickly and efficiently. And I think his existing relationship with contractors at the end of the day is critical. So the quality of the contractors and subcontractors that he uses is imperative. But you can expect to see Rich a lot. He's very hands-on. He wants to make sure the project goes right. And frankly, even after the project is important, because when you first move in, there are going to be issues, and they're going to be taken care of.
I think he's got good people that share in his vision and carry out the same type of passion for quality and that he wants to portray in his business. So I think he's done a good job in surrounding himself with good quality individuals that are good, courteous people to work with.
The extended warranty that he gave on this house, I've never heard of it, ever. And I've lived in a lot of homes, and a couple of new homes. I've never known a warranty like Rich Brock gives. It's like he just goes over and above, and that's normal to him. It's not over and above. It's a bit like if you've got family, kids, there's no such word as inconvenient, because if your kids or your grandchildren need it, you do it no matter what. That's Rich Brock. Inconvenient is not in his vocabulary. That's just who he is.